What if I did want it to go what? Not via the hub. I wanted my routing traffic to go direct. My networks, the internal networks, the LAN segments to go direct. Spoke to spoke. In this phase, data traffic is forwarded in a spoke to spoke manner. This is accomplished by changing the routing next hop, or not changing it, by keeping the routing next hop to the original sender. Do you guys remember in BGP, you have that thing called the update source loopback? Or sorry, not update source loopback, next hop self. Yeah, which forces IBGP to change the next hop. Here, what I want to tell it, hey, listen, don't change the next hop. I don't want you to change the next hop. You understand that? So you're actually doing the opposite of that next hop self. How do I do this? This is accomplished by keeping the routing next hop to the original sender. All right. Let me put one more line over here. In this phase, spoke to spoke is accomplished by tweaking the routing protocol. The tweak is what? The routing next hop is configured such that it points to the original sender. And how do I do this? This configuration only needs to be done on the hub. Hub, NHS, whatever you want to call it. Interface, tunnel 1, no IP, next hop self. It's changing it to self. No, don't change it to self. For what? EIGRP 111. Ankit, can we change the next hop from NHS to the router? I'm not changing it. I'm keeping it unchanged. If I keep it unchanged, it will be pointing to the original, right? So what is the difference between that? Let's take a look now. Sorry, let's do a show IP route. We'll do it for EIGRP, just the EIGRP routes. Notice right now all the routes are pointing towards the NHS. Why? The A to B, B to C type of thing that example that I gave you. I'm going to go to the hub under the tunnel interface. No IP, don't change it to self. Keep it to the original for EIGRP 111. It resets all the neighbor relationships. Now let's see the effect of it. To get to 1, through 1. To get to 3, via 3. Get to 4 via 4, get to 5 via 5. Good. Now, if I sit on, let's say 4, and I want to go to 5. In order to get to 5, what's the next hop? Before, the next hop was what? 1. Now what's the next hop? 5, right? So now when I go to resolve, first of all, I'll say, let's say I'm pinging. I'm on 4, so I'm pinging 10.4 to 10.5. Checks the routing table, matches this. It is a tunnel interface. Goes to the tunnel interface, finds out the source. Now it needs to find the destination. Sees the via is via what? 1.5. 1.5, it sends a resolution to the NHS saying who is 1.5. He responds back saying 1.5 is 50.5. puts it in. But again, the first packet will still go through the NHS because of the resolution, but the subsequent packets will go direct. And how did I accomplish that? By tweaking what? The routing table or routing protocol. Understood, guys? So let's try it. So trace route to 10.5, source 10.4, probe 1 numeric. It went 1 and 5. Why did it go 1 and 5? Because of the resolution, but now I'll go direct. So my data traffic now is direct. Understood, guys? So this is phase 2. What is phase 2? Data traffic is forwarded in a spoke-to-spoke manner. In this phase, spoke-to-spoke is accomplished by tweaking the routing protocol. Understood, guys? Everybody okay with this?